What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Cognitive Clog. Today we are going to dive into a new concept. We're not new on YouTube. I mean, pretty much everyone is doing it, but I would like to do that too. Sue me. Today we are going to dip our toes in waters of r/am I the asshole? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so am I the asshole for saying my friend's lesbianism is just directed at me? I think you are. You know, just right off the bat, for the use of the word lesbianism, it's like transgenderism. It's just wrong. These things are not schooled, you know that. It's a sexual orientation. I realize as I write this, I'm probably the asshole, but the emotions are extremely raw and I'm still mad and frustrated, so bear with me. Good. Nice. We see self-awareness, which is a good sign, always. I, 40-year-old male, am best friends with a woman, 30-year-old female, and have been so for the last 5 years. Truthfully, I'm in love with her and have told her so. I've been rejected repeatedly, which she says it's because she's a lesbian. A word of advice: when someone rejects you and says that they're lesbian, maybe you shouldn't, do it more than once. I mean, no means no, but this types of no's means like, just please don't do that. She has admitted that she has dated men in the past between the ages of 18 to 20, but it wasn't for her and she's penis repulsed, so could never sleep with them, which ultimately leads to a breakdown of the relationship. She's dated a few women, all of whom I've hated because they're not as perfect as I feel I would be. You think so, don't you? I keep trying to convince her at least try and date me. We work well together, have the same interests, we work in the same field, same hours, etc. We like the same stuff, and I've even actively started looking into things she's into. But it's not working. She's keeping me in the friend zone and won't even try me. It's depressing. Or in other words, I've been pretending to like whatever she likes in order to mask the fact that we don't share any sort of connection other than being just simple co-workers. And it's still not working because she's a fucking lesbian. And even if she wasn't a lesbian, she wouldn't probably be even interested in me because I'm harassing the fuck out of her and I have no personality. She's perfect in my eyes. She's so smart, funny, beautiful. I tell her so every day, but she's shutting down my advances and even lately has been stopping conversations with me and dodging my questions. I know, right? What a bitch. If I didn't know any better, I would say she's not interested in you. Well, it all came to head last night. She told me she was dating someone, and so I instantly tried to find out as much about them as I could. Creepy behavior. I found out that they are trans female to male. They go by they, he pronouns. On the outside, they still look reasonably like a woman. I'm furious. How can she date someone who's a man, but not me, who was at least born a man? That's not a merit, by the way. I'm trying not to transpass the critical line, but especially in your case, you know how things work, Because, this guy is not really striking me as someone who gives a fuck about trans people or trans identity. I think his approval of trans people is mostly driven from the fact that he has a horse in this race, because he's not really good with validating lesbian identity. I asked her and she said that she's still queer. I called her out on it and said she only seems to be queer when talking about what could be us. She told me it wasn't up for me to decide who she can and cannot date, so I asked what would or will happen in the event her date gets bottom surgery and has a penis. I mean, none of your business is a good answer. She called me disgusting, which you are, clearly, and said her partner's genitals were not up for discussion, which they're not. I reminded her how penis repulsed she is. Now she won't even talk to me. What a petty bitch you are, man. I have a high capacity to hear bullshit, but this is like getting beyond me. It just shows that you don't know any boundaries. Like you never learned anything. You stupid douche. I'm not insulting you, by the way. You're the love of my life. Please subscribe. I'm talking to this jerk. She hasn't blocked me yet, but she's stopped replying to any of my messages. I'm hurt. It's not fair. Worst time. By the way, that last sentence was, why aren't I her type? Gee, I don't know, maybe she's a fucking lesbian. Why will she date this man and not me? How can I convince her I'm the better choice? Yo! Just let go! I didn't meant for it to rhyme though. Did it again. Was I the asshole for pointing out this double standard? Is he the asshole for pointing out that his friend's lesbianism is only directed at him? Drumroll, please. Yes, he is the asshole on multiple accounts. First, invalidating someone's identity as a lesbian. Asking about the trans person whether or not they're going to get a penis. Creepy and cringe behavior. Repeated harassment. And not taking no for an answer. And finally being a petty jerk who would post this bullshit on Reddit. So anyway, this was fun to record. This was fun to edit, I assume. And I'm going to be doing this a lot more. So if you want to see more of me and this content, please do like and subscribe this video. And subscribe to the channel. You can't really subscribe to a video, but that would be dope. If you can subscribe to this video, please do. Let me know how it goes. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great time. Until we next meet, and take care of yourself, wear a condom, and bye.